the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I am Andy O'Reilly, sporting my Muskegon Lumberjacks Gold Rush shirt because tonight's the big night. We've got to get back on Dubuque down at the LC Walker Arena, and I'm looking forward to the puck dropping at about 7:15. Dave Cackley is over there looking.
Yes.
You look a little disheveled today.
I'm not disheveled. You're sending me stuff to do stories on last minute. I'm trying to get things all together. There's so much stuff going on today, and that went on yesterday, and
right.
I'm telling you, I'm sweating back here.
I'll tell you what. Here's the thing, and I'm going to recommend this to you because I think it'll be a good thing for you. My wife teaches CIS 100 at the community college here in Muskegon. Computer Information Systems 100, and in a class like that, and this is what you're going to like about this, Dave. In a class like that, they slow things down and they teach you how to do things like open a Word document.
I can open a Word document.
It's hard, Getting that kind of stuff under wraps is hard. They can teach you how to turn your computer on and off. They can teach you. There's a world of knowledge out there, Dave. All you got to do is reach out and grab it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Gotta be a jerk.
Dude, I'm not the one that can't open a file.
I'm not the one who sends me stories 5 minutes before we got to do this.
Actually, I sent it to you last night.
I didn't get it last night. I was in bed.
Dude, you got to stick and move. You got to be up on the balls of your feet. You got to like that. You got to move. This ain't no lazy man's business. Ain't nobody got time for that.
My bedtime's 7 p.m.
Oh, my God.
I'm like a 7-year-old.
That's why you got to get out of the working world. You got to do like I do, because you know what? When you work for yourself, you can stay awake till midnight, 1 o'clock every night watching like documentaries. I got the Curiosity Stream. Have you heard of this thing yet?
No, I have not.
Holy moly! Curiosity Stream is like the Science Channel times 10.
Okay.
You pay $6-7 a month for this thing, and it's nothing but documentary television. It's the greatest thing ever.
The older I get, the more I appreciate documentaries.
Oh, love them.
So, that might be up my alley.
Love them. Well, but of course, you wouldn't want to spend that kind of money, You want to see if you can find it free somewhere.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Free is better than paying for it.
Absolutely.
In pretty much any scenario.
Absolutely.
All right.
Like rent.
Yes.
What do we got going on in the news?
Hey, speaking of paying for it, Fox News host Bill O'Reilly is out amid sexual harassment allegations. Fox News decided to cut ties with the biggest star in its 20-year history, this following mounting allegations of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior, which prompted the network to end his program. Quote, after a thorough and careful review of the allegations, the company and Bill O'Reilly have agreed that Bill O'Reilly will not be returning to the Fox News channel. This in a statement from 21st Century Fox, of course, the parent company. This is one of those things that had kind of been in the works. You could see it coming. The allegations kept mounting. O'Reilly had been on vacation. Mm-hmm. You and I have worked in radio, TV for 20 years now, and the sexual harassment thing, there's a lot of loose talk that goes on, which is a lot different. This is a little inside baseball for people who aren't in radio or TV. If you're in a typical office setting, the loose talk that goes on in radio and television environments is a little bit different. That's why I think this is an even bigger deal, because women and men in these businesses, they give as good as they get as far as the loose talk, which can escalate. That's why I think this is probably even worse because of that, because of the fact that these allegations had been going on for a long time, and there were people in the company, men who had talked about this. I'd actually heard on previous podcasts about that this was about to come to a head. So,
well, you know what? Get yourself cleared from a job. You get a nice weekend in Mar-a-Lago. You'll fit right in.
You go. What?
He can go to Florida too and golf. Fun.
He's not going to be hurting for cash.
No, it's not even about money. I mean, I'm glad people are putting a stop to this stuff. Look back to the election when that tape of Trump came out talking like he did.
No, I mean, here's.
At first, I was kind of like, oh, he's just being one of the guys. But then the more and more you hear about it and you learn about his personality, he ain't being one of the guys. That's him. That's scummy.
Here's the thing with O'Reilly. This became a situation where his ratings were still really, really high, astronomically high, but they lost like 70 sponsors, and Fox News has a deal in the works with another satellite company. And it became a situation. This wasn't Fox News all of a sudden deciding, oh, we're going to do the right thing here. This was a situation where the problem was exceeding his talent.
Yep.
The sexual harassment issues were trumping his ability to earn them money. So, and that's the way it is with any company. MSNBC, CNN, people at those companies would be dealing with the same thing. So,
Clear Channel. Well, as long as you're making enough money, we're going to let it slide. We're going to go pay this one off and that one off. No references of experience here, but
I worked with. I remember this was my first radio job in Kalamazoo. One of the main reasons I left that first job and took a gig out in California was this general manager that was hired, who was just the biggest douchebag, and he ended up getting canned. A friend of mine was working there, and he sexually harassed her.
Did he really?
And ended up getting canned. He's just one of those skeevy guys who it didn't shock you when that occurred. And they're just guys who will get in those positions of power and abuse it.
Dumb.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Russia flew 2 long-range bombers off the coast of Alaska earlier this week on consecutive nights. Now, the most recent on Tuesday, coming 36 miles off the mainland. The 2 bombers did have nuclear capability, but unlike a similar incident that occurred on Monday, the U.S. Air Force did not scramble any fighter jets. 2 Russian bombs flew within 100 miles of Alaska on Monday. This, to me, just seems like a little saber rattling for what went down in Syria. It's like we throw, we explode a bomb, they fly near our coast. Nothing's going to happen.
All right.
It's going to happen with Russia. I'm not worried about Russia. I'm not worried about North Korea. I'm not worried about China. I'm not worried about communist countries.
Okay.
Because they're atheist countries. They don't think anything good's going to happen to them if they go to war with us. It's mutually assured destruction.
Right.
Where if you're dealing with, radical Islamic terrorism, you're dealing with a mindset that, hey, we go to war, we die, we're going to a better place. So it's a completely different mindset that you're dealing with.
Crazy world we got going on, man.
All right. The ACLU of Michigan has taken up the case of a transgender student in Jenison who complained about being denied use of the bathroom corresponding with his gender identity. School officials told students they could use the bathroom corresponding with the gender they were assigned at birth, one of the unisex bathrooms, or a gender-neutral bathroom that was installed last August. According to the ACLU, this policy stigmatizes transgender students and impairs their ability to fully participate at school.
I look at it like this, okay? And I've got some deep thoughts on this. I've been known to pee behind trees. I've been known to pee behind cars. I've been known to open a car door and go to the bathroom in a parking lot at races and things like that. So pick a bathroom. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Find a bathroom and go.
But let me ask you this: when you were in high school, did you think of using the bathroom at the school as participating in school? Oh man, thank God I'm able to fully participate by peeing in this disgusting men's room.
I never thought that.
By the way, I would use the gender-neutral bathroom in a heartbeat because it doesn't stink nearly as bad as the boys' room does.
What a shocker!
Holy cow!
You of all people would pick the gender-neutral bathroom.
I will go gender-neutral every time. Unisex could still be kind of gross.
L-O-L-A Lola. Lola.
Why do you always got to bring it back to one isolated incident at the Orbit Room?
Because you keep circling back around it.
I'm not circling back around it. All I'm saying is, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Of course you don't.
Oh, good God Almighty! You can't let certain things go, can you? You just can't let it go.
Not when it's that valuable. No, that is gold right there in our relationship, my friend.
I mistake one man for a woman, and everything's out.
That's all it takes. Sorry.
Good Lord.
I don't write the rules, man.
Finally, Muskegon Biketime is back again for 2017, beginning a new decade of promoting Muskegon as a tourist destination by celebrating all things related to motorcycle enthusiasts. The event this year will be July 13th through the 16th. I know you're you're always part of Biketime. I got to be a part of it 1 year with you. It's always a lot of fun.
Well, Biketime and now Rebel Road, they're both together. Biketime went out to Fruitport for a little while, and the news came out yesterday that Biketime is going to move its events back downtown, centered around Hot Rod Harley. And this is the thought I want to leave everybody in Muskegon with today, okay? Biketime, Rebel Road, both decent events, both great events, and they both bring a ton of people into Muskegon to see and sample and be a part of what we got here. And I want a little secret out, okay?
Okay.
Are you listening?
Yes.
Listen carefully. Get your ear right down here, like that. There you go. All right, Dave's paying attention. Here's the thing. East of Nunica, nobody cares if it's Biketime or Rebel Road. Our inner city spats over little events and stuff like that. If you get, and I timed this out yesterday because I had to drive over to Berlin. I did an opinion poll on my way over there on I-96. If you get 3 feet past that Nunica exit, nobody cares if it's Biketime or Rebel Road. They want to come and drink beer. They want to come and show off their bike. They want to show off their tattoos. They want to see some music, and that's what they want to do. Okay.
So what you're saying is there are some cultural differences that exist between Muskegon and Nunica.
Well, I'm simply saying that what we think is this big, fight in Muskegon ain't.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room for both. I think having both events close to each other downtown is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Because one shouldn't have to suffer for the other. I know there was a lot of discussion, but you got to look at it like this. Biketime's move, I understood. I understood why they thought about taking it out to a location where they can control everything. They can control the beer sales, they can control the sponsorships, entertainment, all of that. I get it. People here didn't buy it. Okay, we tried it. But then if you read that news release a little further, you'll see a part in there that says, because of developments happening with the casino, it has to move downtown. Now, if you can't find the good news in those words,
that's huge.
I don't know more than what I read in that press release, but my guess is that if it's really getting to be go time out there at the horse track, put Biketime wherever, and let's get that casino up.
And you get the combination of it when you have Biketime, you're gonna have the casino. How huge that's gonna be!
And I got to tell you too,
for both.
I got to tell you too. When I was yesterday, I went to a lecture that Western gave. And I'm gonna tell you what, this Port of Muskegon stuff, bringing shipping containers and large shipments into Muskegon, that's gonna be huge.
Yeah,
it's a big deal. It is really a big. I got a special report coming out in a little bit on the Muskegon channel. I actually videotaped the whole talk the guy gave about if we were to start making Muskegon a shipping port, the secondary businesses that'll pop up will blow your mind.
Absolutely.
Mind. So
you gotta have things to do once those ships come in, and you got the casino. You're gonna have other things popping and Biketime. I'm not a motorcycle guy.
No,
that is so much fun though.
All of it.
That is a blast.
Great time. Well, we know how to party in Muskegon, man. That's what it's
absolutely.
All about.
Good times. Good times had by all. Sports, as you mentioned, it's do or die in Game 3 of the USHL Eastern Conference Best of 5 semifinals for the Muskegon Lumberjacks. They lost Game 1 in overtime to Dubuque and Game 2 3-0 despite outshooting the home team 36-22. The puck set to drop around 7:10 tonight, LC Walker Arena. Get your tickets, get out, support them. Baseball, Tigers fall to Tampa Bay 8-7. It's the Cubs over the Brewers 7-4.
Did you see the Tigers last night?
Blew another one.
No, of course you didn't. You go to bed at 7 o'clock.
No, I heard that. Well, I caught the highlights.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How do you lose a game in the bottom of the ninth like that?
It's not even May yet. Let's not go overboard about the Tigers. Overboard. You can't.
I blame the bullpen. And Jim
As
Leland.
You will.
Fire Leland.
Fire the guy that's been gone for 2 years.
Have yourself a great Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.